Hello viewers, welcome to another exciting episode of Complete Sports Update, the show that brings you up to date with events in the world of sports. My name is Solomon Jagwase and with me is James Agberibi.
Hello viewers, it's nice being on the show again today.
To kick off our discussion today, we'll be looking at France Ligue 1's best player, Vincent Enyeama, best African player, Vincent Enyeama. He has come here to say that Eagles will make World Cup history, that he's very sure that Nigeria will make the semi-finals in Brazil. What do you say about this?
Well, Vincent Enyeama recently awarded the African best player in League One. From coming out to say the Eagles will make history by getting to the semi-final. Well, it's a good one. It shows that he believes in the team. He knows the ability of the team and how far they can go at the World Cup. The only African team that have made it to the quarterfinals, Ghana. There are just three: Ghana, Senegal, and Cameroon. The highest the Super Eagles have gotten to is just the second round. That was in '94 and then '98. Ever since, we've always crashed out in the first round. So making it to the semi-final is not going to be easy, because we have a top footballing countries who have the players who can do things. This is the world stage. So, but it's just, I believe, he's just saying his own, what he believes, and cannot begrudge him for that. Let's just hope that the team, most importantly, do well in the group stage, because it's from the group stage that we'll have a good idea of how far the team can go. But let's just keep our fingers crossed.
Okay. After scoring the winning goal for Arsenal in this just concluded FA Cup victory, Aaron Ramsey, Arsenal midfielder, has been generating a lot of interest in Europe. One of the clubs interested in this fine player is Real Madrid. They are willing to bring him to Santiago Bernabeu in the summer. What do you say about this?
Well, it's a good one for Aaron Ramsey. After his splendid performance at the FA Cup final, scoring the winning goal for Arsenal in the 3-2 victory against Hull City. From the beginning of the season, the guy has really shown that he's one player that Arsenal can always rely on. Compared to last season where he was jeered and he went through a lot. For Real Madrid, one of the biggest club sides in the world, to show their interest in the guy, it shows that the guy has really developed thanks to Arsene Wenger. To me, I think for now, let's just see it as just speculations. For a player who have done so well, you expect stuff like this to come up. That this club wants him. The other time they said that Bayern Munich, they are showing interest in the player, and let's just wait and see how things pans out. This I think now the transfer market is open. I'm starting hearing all kinds of stories concerning players moving from one club to another. So if he should join Real Madrid, it's going to be a good move, because I think that's a place where he can really showcase himself, to the world. And he's doing well for Arsenal, but let's just wait and see how things turn out.
Still in the Premier League, Holland coach and newly appointed Manchester United manager Van Gaal has come out to say that United will be great again. He vows to make United history. Also, Van Gaal has lined up a killer squad. Van Gaal has the transfer war chest of £200 million and is ready to buy any player that he feels will make the squad great again. What do you say about this?
Well, Louis Van Gaal, coming out to join a list of players that includes Cesc Fabregas, Toni Kroos, Kevin Strootman, Thomas Müller. After taking over from David Moyes, it's a very big manager, someone that's been in the business for a very long time. The Champions League winner has won in every country he went to. I think he's a kind of coach that can attract players. He has the name. He's into the coaching business for a very long time. So let's see how he goes about it. If these players really want to come and play for Manchester United, though they are not going to be in Europe next season. I think the most important thing for them now is how to pick themselves up after a very disastrous campaign that just ended. Let's see what will be of Manchester United. The good thing now that they have Van Gaal, who I think he just picked Ryan Giggs as his number 2.
Okay.
You know, even though some people they raise eyebrow about it, that you know the guy just ended his playing career, and why not come with some maybe individuals that are experienced or you know, but they want to do it their own way. So let us hope everything turns out good, and I believe that Manchester United are going to bounce back from their not so good performance of last season.
African best footballer of the year, Yaya Toure, has come out to say that he's ready to quit Man City if they don't respect him. He celebrated his birthday last week, and he was not recognized as was expecting. We just a cake from Yeovil and then a tweet from the club on Twitter, and that he feels is not good enough for a player of his caliber. What do you say about this?
For me, I see the whole thing as being childish. You know, for a player of Toure's caliber to come out and say he wasn't recognized properly. I don't know why he should come out and start saying stuff like that. They don't appreciate him and stuff like that. Well, let's see how the club will handle the whole thing. I think it's not something that you just. I think some things have been blown out of proportion. They're just overblowing things. You know, Yaya Toure is one of the most important players in the Man City team, and I believe that if he should decide to leave the club today, a lot of clubs will pounce on him because he's one of the best midfielders around now. And for him to now come out and say he's not being respected enough, I don't agree with that. I think it has to do with I can attribute it to the agent. You know, so this agent, they go about, you know, bringing out stuff, putting things into a player's head. All of a sudden you just see a particular player coming out to say he's leaving the club because of one thing or the other. I think there was a time Cristiano Ronaldo did something like this, and you know that everything now boils down to money. You know, because they know that this club size, they have the money and they always want to squeeze something out of them. So I believe the guy he's earning fine. He's anyone. He's one of the highest paid players in Manchester City presently. So I think it's not being fair to the club for him to come out and say he's not being treated well. He just won the league title with them and won the Capital One Cup too with them. So I think he's been unfair to them. It's not proper.
Thank you, Mr. James.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Here with me, we have a guest in the studio. His name is Ayo Ali and he's an FA agent. He has come to talk about his profession and then tell us about his new social network, BAM, a social network for sports fans around the world. So, Mr. BAM, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Alright. So, how has it been in the sports world? I know you've had a lot of encounters with different players. So, if you want to share your.
Yeah, I mean, being an agent is an interesting profession. Mr. James just made a reference to agents with regards to Yaya Toure, and you know we have a bad reputation, or a somewhat checkered reputation, shall we say. However, I think it's important to understand that agents fulfill a very necessary role with regards to players, because you know players have a very short career. You know, everyone looks at, oh yes, they earn X amount of money per week, but you know a doctor might work for 30-40 years as a professional. An engineer did the same thing. A professional football player at the top of his game will probably work for 7 to 8 years. Yeah, so in that time, you know, a doctor does not work in front of 4 billion people. A professional football player works in front of 4 billion people. Football is a commercial business. The players are, you know, a part of a global industry that runs on television. So it is right and proper that as the stars in the circus, you know, they're also human beings. Their images are the ones that are used to promote the game worldwide. So in consideration of that, of course, they should get commensurate salaries. With regards to the Yaya Toure specific point, yes, I do think it's a little bit trite. But it's a negotiating tactic. It probably underlines the fact that he's not that entirely happy at Man City. It's trivializing. It's a trivial issue, but it's a reflection of that. But I wouldn't necessarily blame the agent. I mean, agents get, we're a bit like Abacha in Nigeria. They blame us for everything.
Yeah.
Everything a player does, never the player's responsibility. It's either the manager or the agent.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes the players just do not perform. Sometimes the players are spoilt. if you take a 25-year-old and you give him £70,000 a week, he becomes the most intelligent person in the world. You can't tell him anything. So, it's important to understand what agents do, and it's also important to understand that players are adults and they're individuals, and they have to take responsibility for their own actions at times. At times, agents do things that are pretty messed up as well.
All right, Mr. Bam. I call him Mr. Bam because I had a social network called Bam. So, do you want to tell us about your social network?
Yeah, BAM is a second screen social application for watching football matches. So it allows you to watch football games on television, like most people watch football on TV. And it allows you to interact with your friends and other people on the service, share comments, share photographs, video, and other media like that. And it also allows you to get news and information and so on and so forth. And you can check it out. It's www.bam.com, and we have a very exciting World Cup promo coming up, which we're doing in association with the very fine paper and media service Complete Sports Nigeria.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah. Why the name BAM? Because it sounds like something that just dropped from the sky.
I dig BAM. You dig BAM.
Let's go. Why the name? What brought about the name BAM?
Because if you're trying to create Nigeria has a checkered reputation, somewhat like agents. We have a checkered reputation around the world, but we're trying to create a product that's Nigerian, but that also is global or has global potential. And we think that BAM as a word, as a brand, is both Nigerian but is also accessible, and it also means correct.
Okay.
So I dig BAM, I dig correct.
Thank you, Mr. Ayali. It was nice having you on this show. We hope to see you next time to experience you more and give us more insight about the world of football. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Alright. This rounds up another exciting episode of Complete Sports Updates. Take of the week. Vincent Enyeama, Super Eagles goalkeeper, has come out to say that Nigeria can reach the semi-finals of the forthcoming World Cup in Brazil. Do you think this feat is achievable? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, here with me is a copy of Complete Sports. It's a daily newspaper, and I will assure you, if you buy it, you're never going to regret reading it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.